I laughed too loud, I stood up tall, I told them I don't miss you at all. Said your name like it meant air, like you were just some girl out there. I cracked a joke, I made a toast to being free, to what I lost most. But underneath this paper skin is everything you once lived in. I played it cool, broke inside, smiled like I had nothing to hide. Told the world I'm doing fine, but lied in every single line. I held the tears, I faked the pride. You walked away, I never cried. But when the crowd is gone tonight, I'll break again without a fight. You always said I wore a mask, that loving me was such a task. But I was holding back the flood while you just left me in the mud. I scroll through feeds and say I'm free, but every smile betrays what's me. I'm not okay, I just perform, a wreck inside a practice form. I played it cool, broke inside, smiled like I had nothing to hide. Told the world I'm doing fine, but lied in every single line. I held the tears, I faked the pride. You walked away, I never cried. But when the crowd is gone tonight, I'll break again without a fight. I wish I screamed, I wish I begged. Instead I nodded, calm and vague. But every piece I didn't show still shatters softly down below. I played it cool, broke inside, smiled like I had nothing to hide. Told the world I'm doing fine, but lied in every single line. I held the tears, I faked the pride. You walked away, I never cried. But when the crowd is gone tonight, I'll break again without a fight. So let them think I'm strong and fine, I'll mourn you quietly in mine. You packed your lies in leather bags, left no note, just lipstick flags. You always look good in a retreat, like Heartbreak walked on perfect feet. You slammed the door like it was style, said nothing, just that cruel smile. You didn't need a final scene, you wore goodbye like something clean. You're pretty when you leave, you know. Cold wind wrapped up in a glow. Tore the pages, burned the thread, kissed my cheek, then left me dead. You're flawless when you sweater on the chair, so I could find your ghost still there. You made sure pain would feel like art, a masterpiece of torn apart. I still replay the way you stood, like hurting me was understood, like you rehearsed that final line and said it looking so divine. You're pretty when you leave, you know. Cold wind wrapped up in a glow, tore the pages, burned the thread, kissed my cheek, then left me dead. You're flawless when you disappear, like silence dressed in chandelier. You don't cry, you just believe. You're always pretty when you leave, and maybe that's your only truth. Beauty used to cover a roof, but I won't chase your painted trail. Your magic trick is getting stale. You're pretty when you leave, you know. Cold wind wrapped up in a glow, tore the pages, burned the thread, kissed my cheek, then left me dead. You're flawless when you disappear, like silence dressed in chandelier. You don't cry, you just believe. You're always pretty when you leave. You came back like a storm in June, smiling like you never left too soon. You said let's talk like we're the same, like you forgot you lit the flame. You brought your charm, that fake perfume that always choked out every room. But I've grown lungs that breathe new air, and you're just smoke. I'm not scared. Thanks for nothing, really, I mean that. I change the sheets, I move the couch, I even scrub your favorite blouse. I box the books, I clean the floor, but I still hear you slam that door. I muted photos, killed the thread, stopped sleeping on your side of bed. But you come back with every breeze, like memory just doesn't freeze. You still laugh in my head at night, like static stuck between the light. I try to drown you with new noise, but you're louder than other boys. You haunt the silence, dodge the dead. You smile where I should rest instead. I'm not alone, I'm not misled. You still laugh in my head. You always joked when things got real, that pain's just something heart should feel. But now the joke's on me, I guess. You left the punchline and the mess. I date around, I fake control, but none of them can fill your role. I hate that grin, I loved it too, and now it lives in every room. You still laugh in my head at night, like static stuck between the light. I try to drown you with new noise, but you're louder than other boys. You haunt the silence, dodge the dead. You smile where I should rest instead. I'm not alone, I'm not misled. You still laugh in my head. One day I'll sleep without your sound. One day I won't hear you around. But for tonight I'll just pretend that ghosts like you still wanna mend. You still laugh in my head at night, like static stuck between the light. I try to drown you with new noise, but you're louder than other boys. You haunt the silence, dodge the dead. You smile where I should rest instead. I'm not alone, I'm not misled. You still laugh in my head. You didn't cry, you didn't flinch. You took your coat and closed the inch between us with a quiet step, like leaving me was no regret. I waited for some final line, but silence answered every sign. You walked away with empty grace, like love was just a parking space. Some hearts break faster than goodbye. No warning flare, no reason why. You didn't scream, you didn't stay. You just erased me on your way. And now I sit where we once cast, a ghost that never made your list. You broke me clean, you passed me by. Some hearts break faster than goodbye. The mirror holds your fading trace. I reach but never find your face. Your perfume lingers like a lie, a soft forever gone awry. I check my phone for words you owe, but silence says what you won't show. I don't know when we fell apart, but you were done before the start. No warning flare, no reason why. You didn't scream, you didn't stay. You just erased me on your way. And now I